So the way they see it's so useless.
So every day is every day.
You can't see what is Islam. But everything. You can't.
Mugoni, how are you, my brother?
I'm good.
I'm just checking what was wrong from the last time.
No, I've always been good, you know.
Yeah. But Baba Dirili, Baba Khopeji, we must bring Mugoni back. You know, and we took a decision. Our resident podcaster. You know, so it's official. You are now a resident podcaster. People should not be surprised. We want more often on the show. You know, so yeah, welcome to the show officially.
Yeah. Kishonga bana Yeah, but such a warm welcome and thank you.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like I told you, we are going to tackle so many issues.
A lot.
It never changes. Mugoni, your resident podcaster.
Yeah.
Banana,
Tree,
it goes to
roots.
all the time.
And then it also never changes. This is Tukela, Tukela the podcaster. That's how they call me. And like what Wendema requested last time, we had to bring Gogo back. Togoza Gogo. At least this time around, you must work on your voice, you know?
Right.
Yeah, so I'm a bit...
How was that not loud enough?
No, it was not loud enough. And thank you so much for agreeing or invite for the second time.
When it's good to be back.
Yeah, this is surely not the last time, you know. Like Mongolia will usually earlier on, or we're going to have a closing function.
Right.
Yeah, so it's very serious. We're going to have a closing function where we're going to call you.
Phone call away.
Phone call away.
Yeah.
As long as happy as I
That's for him to answer.
Anyway, today we are coming live to you from Lahai Twi. Is it a BNB? Yeah, Lahai Twi BNB. It's out in Tembisa 1632. Do check them out on Facebook. Yeah, I'll drop their contact details later on after this episode. Mugoni, what are we discussing today?
We are still going back. Remember when Gogo was here?
Yeah.
We had unfinished.
Issues. Yeah.
And time was not on our side.
Sure.
But there were so many questions that we wanted to ask Gogo. Yeah, but we got carried away with Christianity and religious.
Sure.
But then, like I said, we had to bring Gogo back. So I think those questions that me and you had, we had so many questions. Even now, I don't think we are going to ask all the questions because there's so many.
Yeah,
so like we can take the whole day discussing those questions. But we are going to be specific on ones that involves the society. Something that is continuously happening every day.
Yeah.
So I think we should concentrate on this so people should learn and know more about what our Gogo are doing. Understand? Because we always sideline them.
Sure.
We always put something that we've learned, adopted, rather than what actually we were born with. Because like I said, remember I said you are born spiritual and you are taught that religion, which we're not going to talk about it.
Yeah, you are not going to
we're not touching more on religion, but we're touching more on knowing our spiritual being, celebrating our spiritual being, ways of doing our spirituality. Instead, like I said, I think I once told you that if you can check for example, our calendar. Do you by chance experience maybe a day that is an African holiday beside what's that day? Beside Heritage Day? From January to December. Have you experienced any day that is an African day rather than the Western holidays? You see, so those are the kind of things that we want to revive so that we go back to, insinuating things that are African into our time being. When we evolve, we must evolve in Africanism. Rather than we continue on evolving with Westerner.
Honestly, there's nothing African about Heritage Day, your so-called Heritage Day. there's nothing African in your so-called heritage.
AKA Bride Day.
Yeah,
This the way they see it's so useless. White people are celebrating it as Bride Day. We are celebrating with cloths that are made by the same people that are making a bride, who sold us those clothes and then say go celebrate.
Right.
What are we celebrating?
Rest in peace to the Queen, by the way.
I didn't want to go there, but I want to talk about maybe SUI and the Hawks will be looking for me, but I'm not going to shy away from it. We're going to talk about the real Zamazam of diamonds in South Africa. Talk about the late Queen.
Yeah.
Real Zamazam. Do you know that people had?
Yeah, I know. I've seen it.
What millions?
And I know the story.
What millions?
I know the story.
Alleged stolen diamonds from her. So that's what I'm saying. She may not rest in peace. She must be tormented. She must be tormented and go and serve those sins that it is unto us until maybe we regain it. Maybe if we regain this country, then we don't have this social injustice, inequalities. People are living free and fair. Then maybe I would go to a stone and say, Queen, now you can rest. So moving forward,
let's get into it. Any question you want to ask?
Gogo? Yeah. Okay. It's simple. Before we ask any questions, I think we should get into understanding. Because people say Gogo, Nkulu, Ini, Govela, all these things. So we don't know. Just say sometimes you say to Nkulu, what's a Gogo? I mean, Nkulu is a man, but she's saying Gogo to a man.
But you know that I've learned this recently. When we have Nkulu who are females.
Yes.
I've learned that recently.
Yeah.
So at least if God can educate us on that.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying that's the question, because you will find that Gogo Mpo, Ahmad is working that in him. I in her is him.
Yeah.
In her. So Nkulu is in him. Remember that I think I told you about the spirit, your soul. You can't see yourself. So they have entered God. We don't know. So we are just speculating.
Yeah.
That if So I think we should just let Gogo unpack it, and then we get to get the whole knowledge about Abu Kovela, Abu Gogo, Abu Nkulu, how it goes, so that next time it's to staff. Understand? At least it's a lower that's how you understand. That's how you need to interpret it. So I think we should just let
Gogo. The stage is yours.
Yeah.
Don't be shy today.
I'm not shy, but it's another topic. So with regards to labels for the Mangi or Mangi Nkulu and all, it goes labels like you said. But now, under the naked eye or consciously, you can't see what is so what you would do normally is refer to me as Ugo, correct? And you would refer to them as Nkulu, right? And now, for example, I'll talk about myself. I've recently learned that I also have a male spirit, right? It's not dominant. So I have both male and female. So now what does that mean? These are my question.
You call you Gogo.
Gogo Nkulu.
Because the main blow is not dominant.
Correct.
Which one is
The
dominant?
main spirit.
Well, in my case, so a dominant people Gogo. So you would call me Gogo, right?
Okay.
So that's how you differentiate between the two. These are things that you won't just speculate. Information alone will be from that particular person. But ideally, under normal circumstances, when I'm to happen in a conservative and all that, we would relate to them as Gogo based on their agenda.
Okay.
Right? So now when it comes to Govela is a teacher, is a mentor, is a spiritual teacher.
Because I wanted to come to it.
Yeah, you mentioned it in your question.
I wanted to come to it. Sure.
You mentioned it in your question. So Govela is a teacher. So you become a Govela, in your bloodline. If Lord miracle or Lord then ideally you would step into those footsteps. and in Gobela you would become a Gobela.
Okay.
But you would know that Hasitsukunali Matasana, which we call them initiates. Yes.
Are you an aspiring Gobela?
I am.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have initiates already?
Not yet. I'm an aspiring.
Oh, aspiring. Okay.
So I don't know. You know when you want to practice. I don't know about the traditional healing, but you know when in medicine, Western medicine, if you want to practice, I think you need to have some like license. You need to align with some departments, some associations. So with Abu Gobela from Gogo's side, I don't know, how do they do it? Do they just decide, okay, today I want to wake up and I want to start my own school and I want to have Amatrasa and be a Gobela? How do they go about it?
Interesting question.
It's a calling. In as much as you would go about becoming Ngaka, ideally Utwasa, you have a calling. So it's a calling, Lokuba Ekobela. And spiritually, you never stop Utwasa. It's a learning. It's a learning journey. It doesn't finish. So you're forever learning and you're forever graduating into who you really are.
So, but do you believe that trusting is for everyone?
What do you mean, everyone?
Can I go trust for the sake of trusting?
Honestly, I don't think like
I'm asking this question because these days we have a lot of our gogo.
Yeah, you see what she's wearing.
Yeah.
Almost every street you find.
Almost every street, but and one other thing, differentiate. Okay, just like churches in Pretoria, they you know.
Okay, and can I pick a question I have? Firstly, I don't think, unless but I don't think somebody would wake up and just decide, when I grow up, just because everybody will be a little beats and all that. They look nice.
They look nice.
They look nice. But I don't think you'd want to cross that journey because the beats look nice. And I mean, okay, not about I wouldn't know. But in my case, I felt that I had no choice but to go and fetch my gift.
Yeah.
So in that sense, no, Utwasa is not for everyone. And a spiritual gift is not a one size fits all. It's different to everyone as individuals. Now, I won't see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you would be shown 6, 5, whatever. It doesn't mean we need to go through the same route. Honale, but valoring what to do exactly at what time, and honale, they just don't dream. But banale spiritual gift.
Still on that, do you dream?
Of course I dream.
No, about this whole realm that we are discussing today.
Yes, I've dreamed from the beginning till now.
Yeah, but it goes back to what you spoke about. Okay, besides Utwasa, to be a healer, I'm seeing this as being fashionable. Like most people, but they're sick. Not all of them, they're sick. And then you will find that most of them, for them to heal, they must go and Utwasa. I've seen men that they go and Utwasa, they don't come back and practice. They don't do all those things. But when
because they're sick.
Yeah, so they were sick, and then Amados were like, okay, when they consulted, they were like, no, we're not for you or for you. You need to come and be on the initiation school, all those things that I've done in the initiation school. Then when you come back, then you'll be fine. So I just wanted to get a clear explanation from Gogo. How does those two differ? Because we've got those ones that just go there, but your person just talk about my phone, you get healed. So I don't know.
Okay, so yes, you're right. Utwasa the same purposes, right? And in Haba will go back. It goes happily to your bloodline. for example, myself, Nike will is with Nike. Me who will allow wedding meant because I knew that I was a special child. I kind of knew manhood at some point. That's the route I'm gonna take. I didn't know when, like I said, the specifics, but I knew
One day swim.
Right. And there are people who are not in Batasa because they are breaking generational curses. There are people who are not in Batasa because they are opening the gifts to the rest of the family members. There are people who are not in Batasa because they're sick. And then Matasa gonna feel for you to be okay, you need to go through this journey. So I just say, Kunata Matasa because Kunata Matasa because they're meant to heal people. Kunata Matasa because they're heavenists. So there's different reasons. That's why a spiritual journey is not a one size fits all, and it's unique to each and everyone. So you'll be shown, one way or the other, you'll be shown. It might not be get done, but you'll be shown what way now you propose in the last bit.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting. So now I think moving on, you know, remember if we retract back, we spoke about someone who has been held by Ukoko, for example, in a religious situation we had. What do we call those people? I think I said witches because they said Ukoko, they are practicing witchcraft. Understand? So those people that they heal from their practice of that witchcraft, an output of it is just creating more witches. Understand? So I want to understand now, going back to our society, understand? The issue of them and witchcraft in connection of what exactly is happening. Because whenever we see, for example, before I was I was in church. I had that mindset. This one's the witches. The witches, understand? So whoever goes there and
can you change your microphone? Okay, it's okay.
It's still fire. So I was like, no man, Babalo. And whoever was going there, I just really that Kurantaya, so that's how we associated traditional healing. Traditional healers and witchcraft. But if we have you know, those kind of things, like you're going by them. So I want to know, are they really those kind of traditional healers that sell those things for people to go and torture other people, or it's just being, I don't know, naughty as a traditional healer to give out all those things to people? How are they so associated with witchcraft in those two traditional healers that are people? Maybe you should explain more. No, right now we don't actually give out those things. Actually, we heal people that way. We were given those things. Like it's before we heal those people, and we're not supposed to be issuing out the because our main aim is to heal the nation, is to heal people in the society. So I want to understand what witchcraft. I'm not exposing her. Maybe she's also selling like she's also selling Sufula. So
you never know.
We know, but they know these people all those things. If we are selling them, you can tell them at your own risk, but I can sell you. But at your own risk, it's like whatever that you do is harmful to you. They will still sell it for you, but they'll tell you at your own risk. So let me check with Coco. Coco, just take us through. You guys and witchcraft. I told you she's selling.
No, not selling. But that we can shy away from it. As much as Ukonoda and I will heal you from Sfola. There's also an option of sending back to the sender.
Send.
Yeah. And in a nutshell, but key choice, I mean, as a Gobela, you know, okay, these are my boundaries, and this I can overstep, or whatever the case may be. I think key choice, it's boundaries you set for yourself, no matter how and how you work. possible.
But is this thing already?
Yeah.
Back to the sender.
Yeah.
The sender is not available. The sender is no longer there. What happens?
What happens?
That back to the sender.
If the sender is no longer there, then nothing happens. I don't even know.
You fell a way of it.
You fell a moment. Nothing
You will
happens. It's not science. Not science. If truly the aim is to find way and you're not there, then you're not there.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, and then when I let this thing name giving, can I decide on what finding because other in your case, when I'm right,
Right.
Kikili na lelo but when we filelo and then but who from the initiation school, right?
That's a strong name.
When I live in a really specific, like where you go, the actual initiation school.
Right.
Kiki manga decide on finding and still on that, it's a bit sacred. What happens in the initiation school?
Initiation happens.
Don't go into details.
Yeah, just the outskirt basics of
Organization.
So name giving. Matliza, how give you the name?
How so?
So, ancestors are communicated to Swanana. Hence, it's not a one size fits all. Baba, they're showing their dreams. Baba, you just have it. Like it's just this particular name. It just won't go away. And only to find out, the more you make research, it was a name that was there in your bloodline, in your lineage. Yeah.
why was still on there? Okay, I know, like you said, something is sacred, something personal, but you know, it would be nice to check with Gogo, the kind of dreams. You understand, like those dreams that reflected all the world. These dreams are not just normal dreams. This ones that I'm dreaming, there's something that is calling me.
Sure.
So I don't know if Gogo would, through Gogo, it would be, that would take us through, like, until she got to that.
Man, before, I'm sorry, Dora's kids, they get a big what happens. When your mother
they won't disturb. Okay, name giving, yes, you're shown your name, you're given your name. And unfortunately, not because they feel they need to but it's highly wrong. You will know your name, you'll be given your name by your guides. Finish. Okay, next question. Initiation school.
Yeah. Yes.
What happens? Okay, basic rules. You sleep on the floor, you don't eat certain food, don't watch TV, and you have a limited amount of using your cell phone. Why? Because the main purpose of initiation school is for you to connect 100% with your guides, 100% with your calling. That's the main reason, as a punishment or anything. And also it benefits walking barefoot. Did you know that it can increase your balance in your red blood cells?
Sure. I wanted to come to that point. How did you know?
I was about to ask you,
what are you getting from walking barefoot?
That's what you get, but besides from that, it aligns you to your guides. Because when I looked at that we do now as human beings, we alter a lot of our connections with your vibrations, with your energies.
So it aligns with your chakras?
It aligns 100% with your chakras.
Mr. Chakra,
And then he just goes crazy, he's hacking trees. He was recharging, man.
Okay. So and what was your question?
Your dreams.
Okay,
Your
wait.
dreams. Yeah.
Your dreams.
I'm not done explaining initiation school.
Oh, okay.
So the purpose of initiation school is to teach you how to connect with your guides, how to understand how they communicate. And man, it's all of that.
Okay, we don't mind the purpose.
Okay, what happens?
Okay, you don't have to be specific.
Right.
Let me just give you an example.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm starting there
Mm.
with my initiation school. First week, but I'm going 2 chickens live, 2 chickens. You come in, you holding one in here, you get it to the gate. And then from there, we'll do like I'm for until we get 1, 2, 3 for a certain time. And then maybe when you find something or we see 1, 2, 3 from you, then we know that you are just about to get to the finish line. Then we give you what we have to give you. Then you're going to leave maybe on this specific time with the 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we know we are done with you. You see how simple it is. You don't want to.
That is not simple. Yeah, I mean, what happens good was like twice. I mean, what else should happen? Yes.
Maybe we should go to an ad break.
Okay.
And then unpack our more. Because what I need question is checking the towel, and so forth. Let's go to an ad break.
Yeah.
Back with the bang. We'll come back, Gogo. Most will say that we'll feel it. Did you know we'll feel it? But the viewers said, oh, we'll share it, ladies. I'm going to next time. After, before the end break, let's discuss about the dreams she had before here go initiation school. What happened? Spoon was, we want to know.
Okay. Okay, I had very, very interesting dreams. Like a movie, they're still in that movie.
Serious?
Yeah.
You want to find out?
Oh, yeah. So I would have, okay. It's a lot. But technically, they were really occurring almost every other week. I can't swim, but in my dreams.
So, dramatic. Okay. Yeah.
Oh. Let me be. So in my dreams, I was swimming like nobody's business, as if I was even showing off. I don't know to who, because I can't really recall who's around and all. But I would forever swim in clear blue water.
Okay.
So I keep on and I keep going in and like I would go further deep. And I keep I'm literally not breathing because now I can't breathe, I'm underwater. Then I would come back, show off, and then kick in a hat. I had these dreams since, I don't know, since I can remember, like since I was very young. And you know what my mother would say? It's about looking at you. Brush it off just like that. Well, she knew very well. Yes.
Was she a traditional healer already?
My mother, yes, at the time. Yes, she was. And she knew very well. And the way learning journey is so hard. By all means, if she could untwist it, she would do that. Because she didn't want anything to do with a calling on my end. So she would forever brush off things, especially with Doro. But yeah, and other dreams was always snakes. If not water, then it was snakes. At least they were in
No, I mean it's.
And in this dream, it's almost everyone has this dream. They go. I think you still remember. Someone is falling. You're sleeping.
Yeah.
Falling, you're falling, you're falling. And then before you hit the ground,
you wake up.
I would say almost
everyone
has had some kind of thing. Maybe. I'm not on consultation, but it's just a common dream. So maybe would have a view of it, of exactly what is
I don't
happening.
have a view of it. I know it's just a dream.
Who saves you? Because in most cases, also do well fast. You wake up automatically.
I think it's more like a sleep paralysis. You know what that is?
Yeah, sure.
Nobody saves you, man. Also, right? So I don't.
Do you believe that nobody saves you?
No, I don't believe that.
Who saves you?
I don't know when I go to get deep, and then I don't know.
No, please.
Remember I spoke about this thing, man? It's just that Gogo won't be as exclusive as
exclusive.
you understand? Like I said, from how I did my research, if you wake up and sleep from that dream, you were saved. You even asked me saved by what? I said I don't know because I just know this supernaturals and the high powers. We don't know who's saving who, who's got who's looking at who's got his or her angel. But all I know is that hence I said the one that hits the ground and not wake up the following day when we wake you up you are dead. Physically, spirit is gone because you feel the ground. The spirit has left. It's dead.
I agree.
Then you're dead. Like a only in that dream your angels failed to save you. You hit the ground, your soul left your temple, your body.
But we got to answer
No, I'm not answering God. Remember, everyone is God. Remember, I told you that I'm a philanthropist and I'm aspiring. Yes. Yeah. So I do a lot of my research. So some of the things are just given there for everyone to learn. So it's a common thing. It shows. And let's just use our own common sense. If you could not hit the ground, you wake up. Your soul woke your physical body up.
Right.
But if you failed to snap and wake up and hit the ground, your soul failed to save your temple, your physical body. Hence, after hitting the ground, it left you. You're gone. Okay, then you're gone. You're gone physically. You don't know spiritually where we are going, and I cannot ask God because I think we've been asking so much deep things.
Can you ask me about it?
What does the spirit go
now? Spirit see a guy. After a moment to talk of it, where does the spirit go?
I can still talk about it, so I don't know that much. But I also believe in reincarnation. This is where Batwaba Holukale, they were name giving people about because they believe for the soul getting away.
So name giving is important.
Very important.
Actually, like what God was saying. You know, no, there are people that I would say spiritually elected to point out spirits that are coming back.
Yes.
Understand? Do you know there's something called birthmark? You know birthmark?
I do.
A birthmark simply says you existed before.
Right.
Understand? So, just 8 hours old. But I don't work at but I don't know what January understand? That one I can't. It's biology. It's there. That one we can't argue with it.
You know,
but something's going to open. People are going to go in. You'll be choosing going to hell. You'll be choosing going to heaven. People, that novel. They still need to be rectified.
Let me tell you something that you don't know. Mukhala will tell you together. Together the podcaster. Right? His other name was Jack.
You can see I have it.
I know that you know it very well.
His other name was John. And then I don't know ID, but I don't
They see John.
Reincarnation, read the research, you can try.
And I want to ask Gogo. I heard we've got a paid ticket for the reincarnation. You can be reincarnated up until this number. After that, your spirit or your soul can be converted into something different. Dog. So I'm not sure about that. I'm still doing research on that one. But
I am also still doing research on that, but I guess I can really like deep.
Because you
so I wouldn't know.
Get you in.
So for someone who has done reincarnation again, so I'm going to give an example of that Jack. Really a hard transfer and meets
In your lifestyle, yes.
Oh, because I don't want to maybe understand what is reincarnation.
That's
You're
what it means.
just transporting water into different jars.
Yes.
But still the same water. Nothing different.
Mm.
That's why someone will say, oh, deja vu, I've seen this thing before. No,
Always happens to me.
No, this thing happened before. And you're like, no, it never has.
Yes,
Yes,
Yeah,
it
I
happened
feel
before.
like I've been in a certain place,
Yes.
having a certain
Like I've been here before.
Oh, and the whole
You-
environment, the whole
Yes.
energy feels like it has happened before.
So, we're learning.
We are learning. No, we are learning. And oh, we can get it before the end break.
Mhm.
When I went home, oh, I went to the initiation school. I dreamed over the town and I went exactly there and then what happened to you?
Or in my experience.
Yeah, in your experience.
You know, in my experience,
Okay.
Ne?
Mm-hmm.
I was shown but other than that, they teach you how to read bones. But it has a lot to do with your guides as far as understanding of those teachings are concerned. But like I'm saying, spirituality is not a one size fits all. And have a lot of different experiences. When I learned they just, I'll talk about my mother. My mother was a made at Doba.
Okay.
You know, in different places, different times. And people were looking at Laura, they go there and they fish them. And people were looking, you just see it by the Giza and you just have this compelling feeling of buying this particular bone. And you just know how you're going to use it.
The very same feeling you had when you met your husband.
Correct.
I was about to ask her, I know that I'm about to buy young.
Yeah. But I want because we don't have a key.
Everybody is spiritually gifted. A few are called, but everybody has a gift. So, if what's I know and you're going to consult, and then you feel what a phone call, whatever the case may be, you'll know it without even you'll just know it.
Oh, you know that my name is Theophilus. Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you'll just know it. Only intuition, trust that intuition. It's your guide trying to communicate Luena. You know? You'll just know it. And then you go to a place where you feel where your guides are at peace. You'll just know it, you'll feel it. It's not something, it's not a feeling you need to go and search for. It will come within you.
Okay. Alright. So I think in a nutshell, I think we've covered enough on Twasi relationships. But I've got a question for you. I just wanted to get it clear. Is it for everyone? Like, can anyone go and Twasi?
No, we are in the area owner, it's not for you.
I don't think I got into detail.
You never went to
Yes,
details.
I declared already. Okay, this one can't go. This one can't go. If you are sick, you've got hiccups or you've got again power. No, this one's because that's why if you remember when I asked you, someone is having an influence and like, hey, your influencer, when that's what it was. That's why I'm asking her, like, on how she understands it. Is it for everyone? Like, can everyone?
Before I answer the question, Nika answer this one. What are the dangers of which I'm going to strategy? Because there are those people, I don't know if you know, but there are those people who are one from a distance. And then I can learn how we measure what are the dangers?
The dangers is that if you cross a boundary, I didn't even ask for permission. And I don't know how you're going to receive the news. What if you receive the news so hard that how someone will robot and you just go oncoming and you know? I think those are the dangers. Was that something that you were not expecting at a random place? I didn't even ask for your permission. What if it's something you know and you didn't even want to hear it?
Are you able to read spirits?
What
like come from
yeah, only selected people. Though.
Only
Not
selected
just
people.
everyone.
Oh, now wasn't born.
Can I not answer that?
No, but I think when comparing our gogo, sorry, I'm gonna put prophets in. When talking about our gogo and prophets, most of those things that you're talking about, they're done by prophets.
Yes.
Not our gogo. They've got boundaries. Most of them, if they've got something that they need to tell, they'll tell you, Chief man, you must come and see more. We need to meet.
Right.
I need to discuss some things with you. Through your permission, then you go and meet. But you know those ones, those prophets, like
I'm pilot.
when and then you understand? A person will collapse and die there with an heart attack. Don't do that. Don't just call someone and say, when that's Papa, I mean, how am I going to take those news?
You know, understand? Before go out to answer a question now, one ex of mine, we left a prophet in town when I was still in Pretoria. And the prophet said to her, you know? And he was specific like a vendor speaking guy, you know? I think that my ex was angry. She was furious. No, I'm not going to come to one, two, three, and four. You know what happened later? To cut the long story short, Kiana in a later stage.
Come over.
No, not come over. But Kiana.
So I wasn't prophet.
I was very loyal. I'm very loyal. Yeah, so back to question number one.
For everyone.
Yeah, like just like you mentioned, like we're closing this issue out to us, so like, people must just get the idea.
Right.
I just want to wake up the next time I go to us and all this.
You know what the danger is? Currently, a lot of governors, they are chasing Matwasan. Like whoever or consultant, if Lord had a certain cry going, and they would instantly say, Otwas. Whereas when you can't even recall having anything to do with
Sure.
you know, it happens. And also, Babang, excuse me, Babang. You'd find where maybe but initially they would say Chinese type of thing. So you need to be very wary of that, especially if you're a consultant and all that. So it's always wise to get a second, third, or fourth opinion. But mostly, you see it. It doesn't happen all the way. Now then, all of a sudden you're going on nothing, come out with all, and then you just chosen or when out to us. That's very weird. And also, lastly, they are self-initiates. But is
it?
Yes. But at the end, you need a mentor who are said at certain aspects because you can't do all of them alone, and mostly you don't really understand why you're doing certain things because you don't have a mentor to explain.
In the world, they celebrate, as we call them. Do you think what I need? Because look, one other thing is it's starting to be fashionable. It's very fashionable.
Not even fashionable. So the number we are very easy to identify. Very easy to identify. Mostly gut behavior. And besides behavior, there's just a little dash of something about those people. So in my case, most of the celebrities following or in that journey. For me, it makes sense because I understand, because I'm one of them, not a celebrity, but one of them. Yes. So it's easy for us to identify each other because we know there's a certain trait that you pick up from a person or not the one need, but you can tell. You can tell apart from the chosen and not chosen.
Okay. I saw your status on WhatsApp this other day. On one person, I noticed because I'm very inquisitive.
It's something that was posted. Draw attention. And
so what are they? Since when are we posting? asiphili, you know.
Right.
Maybe in a little piece, you'll never know. So my question is, what now? We don't go meeting, you know. Kimanga will decide now. Who will not decide? No, so when the moon will get to dig a committee, you know. And then second question, in respect, no. Because which is way too personal. It's an American Ranger. Are there times when your guides for 6 months, for 3 months, your husband?
Yes.
Now we'll get another question.
Yeah.
No, and they was taken for a certain period of time. How about this journey? Husband, I want this thing, I want for a certain period, and that's like but I think, yeah,
we just can't remember too much.
That's
the things.
Kimana decide on a meeting. Do you only wake up in the morning or decide, okay, today can go meeting?
Yeah.
And secondly, on a period, no worry about what you're out and we change one another because now I'm
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are meeting. No, I don't decide. Under my consciousness, I'm really afraid of water. That's not happening. But I am compelled to go committing. It comes to me in my dreams. My husband knows. If I told him at a certain time, trying to keep committing. And as in when we don't go, I hope him because not because I'm gonna fight with him or but me physically because I need to go there. I'm compelled to go committing for a certain time.
You are compelled or fail to come again.
No, not only coming here. I'm just saying,
I would expect my wife
to let you
to
know.
come along with me.
Right.
But I get that way.
No, that one is different.
Yeah.
This one, someone needs to know in case
Right.
a lawyer may say, okay, I'm going to take you for the whole week in that water.
Sure.
So the husband must know, I have a list, who's that business lawyer?
I think there's a lawyer.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Some of the things we can ask because when I grew up, there were some traditional healers that I heard they were able to go.
No, I meant to think. Let's keep that part.
Yeah, but I still support her. The husband must always support her.
Okay.
Like, you get my point.
Yeah, I understand.
As much as me and you were always here, they never see the background of our families, but I think this one needs more support.
Right.
It's too spiritual.
It's too spiritual.
Yeah,
way too spiritual.
Okay. We're talking about intimacy, right?
So can we have decide?
No, so
Yeah, can I make
compare
decide?
She's
Yeah.
Okay.
Intimacy.
Intimacy.
I'm asking because I love sex. I have to say to the viewers.
No, I love sex too.
No, I love sex.
Listen, I always correct people with your situation, your status being. You like making love. You don't like there's a difference between sex and making love. You don't do sex anymore, you guys. You make it.
Let's go to a break.
Okay.
We're back from the ad break. Let's get out of one. We are coming live to you from Lagai Tree BNB. Yeah. One note. So before the ad break, go and the regular intimacy.
Right.
Yeah, because as I was saying, and I'm not shy or whatever that I love sex. And going that's there's a difference between having sex and then love making. Yeah. But I'm a fan of love making. I'm a fan of love making. Okay, yeah.
So, in my case, it was very hard understanding that we've never been separated since we got together, and we've never had to not be intimate as a couple. So going through that with me not being able to be intimate with him, it was very hard. And fortunately, my husband is not somebody that would use, or that rather used that situation. Yeah, so he was very supportive of that, and he has never even maybe get me tempted or hey, or hey, kiss my me. So we never. It was hard, but we never got to a point where it feels happening because we understood why it was happening.
Okay. Intimacy. Oh, so you also said that you love sex.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
So,
and he knows.
anyway.
So, kwafana only gogo or some traditional healer who believe in both ancestry and Christianity. Is it allowed?
Or rather, let's ask Gogo first. Between the two, is she insulating Christianity
Or
ancestry, like as a package? I think let's unpack with her first. Maybe she's a Christian who's also instead.
Yeah.
We have those. Then I think from her direction, then we can also ask.
Sure.
If he says, "Oh, I love Jesus and I love my father," instead, I love my Jesus, I love my ancestors. Then we know how to manage it. And if she says that I love my ancestors, I don't know Jesus, then we can also make follow up some that.
Sure.
We should.
So what do you?
Yeah.
In my case, no, I'm not Christian. I don't believe in Christianity. I don't believe in religion. Like the group, the subgroups, I don't believe in them. However, I do believe in spirituality, and I will not say African spirituality because the name African Leonard has a lot to do with colonization. So I'll just say in a nutshell, I'm a spiritual being. I believe in spirituality.
Sure.
And she's right. Africa, it's a domain colonized. We are Al-Qabrins. You are not in Africa. You can go and check it. Yeah. When Al-Qabrins, you're not in Africa. Al-Qabrins, it's a soul with a melanin.
Melanin began around.
Yeah.
the same people that gave us that book don't have that thing. Yeah? They don't have it. Okay, they don't. So rather than I just wanted to check how does Gogo compare the two? I understand she does not believe in Christianity, she's in ancestry, but how does she compare the two? How does she we know this existence of Christianity.
Right.
Understand? So I just wanted to understand because we've got people that are behaving like traditional healers, but they're prophets and they're using Christianity to heal people or to tell people their situations. Same way as our Gogo tell people their situations. So that's why I wanted to check how these two amalgamates, how do they align themselves together.
Sure.
I just want comparability from Gogo, the way she understands them. Not just that she practices it, but the way she understands, so that maybe we would have a view about how they correspond with each other. Understand? I don't know.
Okay. So the time when I became a Kotasone, there was a lady that I was initiating with, right? So Yena, Moya, and I don't know Moya, so I mean, she was a prophetess, and she was using Bible type of thing, ne? But she's a Christian. Yeah, can I say if ways to use it because.
Don't worry.
But
she's not religious.
She's not religious.
Okay.
However, her spirit is also motivated. She would open a certain scripture, it would heal you. She would use water and it would heal you. But she's not a person that will Sunday go to church or while she's chilling just read the Bible or no. But it's a spirit that she has.
Okay. That was one kid. It's like me knowing that I'm this tree. As cute as I am, I can just take a leaf and take from the kid here. Take a leaf. It does not necessarily mean that the Monday or the like whatever that I'm given, I can possess it into whatever that I put it in and then give people get help. Does not necessarily mean that the family is able to. So you but it's like her source, what you're saying, her source. Like, anything can heal you. Anything, a chair, a tree, as long as you put your faith in it, it can heal you. So I think the possession is like those people understand. Not that we want to promote something online here. So it's making people must go into it.
No, that's why you get really comments and you get some of us that man, why I said to me, so. Hey, you know, my dad, it's sort of fun.
Yeah, no, like I told you guys, not that I don't think I'm a good man. I just have a problem with a certain vision.
Right.
I gave you that vision. I've got a problem. It's got so many loopholes that we don't even want to talk about.
But the queen is no more now.
I think, okay, but remember copyright. Someone must inherit copyright. So it means someone is going to inherit the monarchy, will inherit the copyrights of
the monarchy. Charles,
it's. Do you think it's Charles is going to? Is it? Yeah, I think so.
Do check it out.
We'll see. But what I'm saying is that now Charles is the owner of the King James Version Holy Bible. So copyright, you can't edit it, but Charles can come and say, remember I told you.
Now you can check pork.
Are you aware? Yes. Okay, sorry, I didn't want to be too much. Are you aware that missing book of Enoch does not correspond with the years of Joseph? Somebody came before somebody, but on the Bible they said this one came before this one. So that's why they eliminated the book of Enoch in the Holy Bible. So that's what I'm saying. There's so many loopholes.
There's a movie also. There's a movie, the book of Enoch.
Is it?
You need to check it out. You need to check it out.
I have to. Yeah, but rather than that, we're not too much in Christianity. Me and you.
You are still Christian.
Me, I was a Christian. We don't aspire to be Christian again. So I don't know. Now, I formally left the church. So